If it's in the news, we discuss it here on The Lens, and when something is so important and so needed, we more than just talk about it, we devote the whole show of The Lens to it. Human kindness towards all people everywhere, coming right at you, right now on The Lens. The Lens. I'm your host, Matt Weber, and we're going to do a little refresher here today on The Lens, some pillars of humanity that might need reminding from our Sunday school or Catholic school days. I hope you all like lists, because number one, the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's an oldie but a goodie. May it remain always, always in our words and deeds. Love the Norman Rockwell photo. Reminder number two. Direct from the USCCB website, the corporal works of mercy are founded in the teachings of Jesus and give us a model for how we should treat all others as if they were Christ in disguise. They are, quote, charitable actions by which we help our neighbors in their bodily needs. They respond to the basic needs of humanity as we journey together through this life. I'll just pick these as an example. Shelter the homeless, give alms to the poor. Reminder number three, Luke chapter 10, the Good Samaritan. After two folks passes him by, the Samaritan helps someone in need, and Jesus wonders, which of these three do you think was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of robbers? And the expert in law replied, the one who had mercy on him. And Jesus told him, go and do likewise. Go and do likewise. Go and do likewise. And folks, how do you go and do likewise? And who is our example of a modern day Good Samaritan? I could keep going with examples. There are many instances of kindness and goodness that are timeless lessons and infinitely strong in their modeling of how to do good and be good. In light of the recent refugee conversation happening in our country, there has been outcry over how we should treat people, largely based on where they were born. And I totally get how fear can get the best of us. I've been there, but try not to linger there. As I posit that fear should never overwhelm the basic human instinct to help people in need, which in the case of thousands of refugees across the world, the need is infinitely great and impeccably timely. For circumstances beyond their control, they have had to leave their homes and are seeking a new home, safety, drawn to any ounce of hope for themselves or their family in a cluttered world of pain. And what do you do? What do we do? Like the one who had mercy on him? Go and do likewise. Pope Francis in a recent interview said, and here's your role model, folks, quote, it's hypocrisy to call yourself a Christian and chase away a refugee or someone seeking help. And as I realize every day, it's hard to be a Christian. And it's kind of hard to be religious. Oftentimes it's easier to be a flawed human. You have to go and work on being a Christian, to be active, doing likewise, and showing mercy. And for me last week, to show support and love for refugees, I went to the refugee rally in Boston, and instead of a sign, I brought along a family of non-Christian travelers. That's the photo I took. A family of non-Christian travelers who too, at one point, were seeking help. There they are. You may recognize that family. As a reminder to us all that 2,000 years later, it is still hard to give drink to the thirsty, to feed the hungry, to shelter the homeless, to show mercy in any year, and to do so in a substantive way. I'm blessed to have a TV show, and for now 2 years on The Lens, we have taken our soapbox, stood upon it, and maybe made you chuckle a few times. Well, today I leap onto this soapbox and I'm redirecting this show to a greater need. Yes, we still will have fun on this show. And we'll make time for that. But today and during many shows in the future, I commit to you a rededication of shining a light on those in darkness, giving voice to the oppressed, and heralding all that is good and kind and often hard to do in a world as human Christians with competing interests. This is my promise. The renewed lens that you'll be seeing is polished, refocused, and ready to capture. If you know of anyone or anything that needs this show's attention, let me know using the lens. Hashtag the Lens CTV, or sending a letter to Catholic TV Studios. We're not going away. We're not letting this wave of media coverage crest. We need to reassert love in all forms, and we are not forgetting this moment, our shared humanity, regardless of any difference. We'll be right back.